All right, high frequencies. This is the other part of the dream that I couldn't recall from the shapeshifters video that I just did. But anyway, in the other part of the dream, I was on the bus, and it was this white guy who was trying to say something to me, or trying to provoke me to be physical or fight him. But I ended up projecting my mind to actually seeing him being eradicated, or me actually being physical with him, but not being physical hands-on, but my energy. When I say being physical, it's hard to talk about it here because in this realm, physical is about the body, but physical in the other realm is me projecting my energy. My energy is physical. My energy does all the work that I would do physically. So my energy was projected out, and it was able to smash his head up against the wall. Or we were on the bus, so it smashed his head up against the glass window, whatever it was that was behind him. So anyway, from that part, I was at this table. I was projected somewhere else again. I was at this table. It was almost like an event or a high class socialite type of deal. But we were eating, and it was two ladies. One was sitting right next to me, and another one sitting in front of her. And they were both married to white men. The one next to me is I knew her, personally or something, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe we worked together or something, but I kind of knew her more than the lady that sat across from her. And I didn't know that she was married to a white man. And I think she had just recently got married to an older white man, and I was like, I don't know why she married him. It's weird. But the lady in front of her started talking because she was married to what he was called a bone surgeon. Don't ask me what that is, but anyway. He was married to a bone surgeon. Well, anyway, she was really saying she just did it for the money. He's old. He's getting ready to die anyway. And they started pushing their hands out die. They wanted him to go ahead and die so they collect the money. And that was the reason why they married him anyway. So he would die and they could be the beneficiary. So anyway, the lady that was across, I was able to go back into her wedding. And she was fair complected, married to a white man, but her entire wedding party was his family. They were all white people, and no black people were allowed there. It almost seemed like a ritual. She wore white, but the wedding party had on black lingerie. All the ladies that were in her wedding party that was a part of the wedding had on this long sheer black lingerie cover up, and then they had on underwear and thigh highs and everything that was just like lingerie. And this was at the wedding party, and I was there, at the wedding, and I was like, wow, this is so disrespectful. But then when I saw her, as they took her up, they took her up some steps to sit down in the wedding, which was weird. They was taking her up to some steps on the altar, and it started to look like a ritual. So I was like, ugh. Then the girl that was the bride to be, she ended up being the fair complected lady from Lovecraft Country. So I was like, oh God, this is weird. But it seemed like she was in an entire trance state the entire time that things were going on. And I was like, oh, they're allowing her into their family, and this is actually an initiation or a ritual process for something else that she doesn't